Hello and welcome to the Mark Rose Podcast. Today I'm coming at you this Saturday morning with espresso shot of an episode. Here we go.
In all relationships, we're asking two questions. The first one is, am I safe? The second question is, am I safe to be myself? When being ourselves threatens question number one, am I safe? We'll forego who we are in order to maintain safety. Now, this is ultimately at the root of codependency. This idea that I'm going to abandon and erase who I am, what I want, what I desire, what I need in order to stay in connection with you. Because ultimately, if you keep choosing me, then I'm safe. This is a misconception of safety. It's an immature conception of safety because it comes from our childhood, where we had to learn to forego aspects of ourselves in order to maintain connection and safety and closeness with a parent or with our parents in general, with our family, with our culture, with our religion. So as we grow up, we realize that being in relationships where we don't have our own needs being met, our wants are not wanted, where the relationship actually requires that we abandon who we are. We know that eventually that's going to lead to anxiety, burnout, depression, all the different things. And these rock bottoms that we experience are these moments where we get to say to ourselves, what matters to me? What matters to me? What do I want out of life? Rock bottoms are the moment where we stop anesthetizing our pain of the disconnection from what we truly want. And we are invited to create a life that is based around what we desire. A lot of the times when I work with someone, I ask them, what do you need from a relationship? What do you need in your life? What do you want in your life? What do you dream about? What do you value? It starts with, I actually don't know. Because maybe you've spent a lot of your life orienting around other people. When you grow up in a family that maybe has a narcissistic dad, an alcoholic mother, a parent who's unpredictable in terms of their emotion, maybe it was you had to take care of someone with a chronic illness. Maybe you had little brothers and sisters you had to take care of. The important thing to note is that your life when you were young wasn't about you. It was about walking on eggshells and being hypervigilant and making sure everybody else was okay. Because if they're okay, you're okay. But as an adult, this doesn't work anymore because you start to feel like, what about you? And a good sign that this is happening, that this reorientation is happening, that you're starting to ask these types of questions, is that you're starting to feel resentment. You're starting to think like, is there more to life? I hear a lot of people wake up in relationship and say, I know I should be happy. I have everything I was taught to want, but why don't I want it? This is the beautiful beginning of the curious adventure of figuring out who you are and what you desire to create with your life. And I think the experience that you're having in your life that brought you to this video and to these words is summarized so well by Rilke, where he says, be patient towards all that is unsolved in your heart and try to love the questions themselves. Like locked rooms and like books that are now written in a very foreign tongue. Do not now seek the answers, which cannot be given to you because you would not be able to live them. And the point is to live everything. Live the questions now. Perhaps you will then gradually, without noticing it, live along some distant day into the answer.